7-yard line. Deep shot, and it's intercepted! Too far, and it's picked off by Belton. Dave Belton takes it to the 40-yard line. Play action. Jones, pass. Oh my goodness, touchdown! That nearly was a pick six. Instead, it's a touchdown for the Giants. From the 33, once alone in the backfield. Ojulari coming in hot. Down he goes. They need the 24-yard line. Blitz. Unblocked. Down goes Wentz. O'Shane Zimenez. They need the 35 to keep the drive alive. Blitz is sent. Unblocked defender. Down goes Wentz. That's Aaron Robinson. Washington shifts with them. And off Barkley. And Saquon. And that puts him at 99 yards. And that breaks 2,000 yards. The 9th player in NFL history to reach 2,000 yards and 1 to 10 the first half on. His opening drive for the Commanders. Protected. Underneath. It's caught by Dotson. Ball's out. And it's picked up by McFadden. Aaron Robinson. Barkley. Middle. Reaching. Touchdown. Handoff. Barkley. Blockers in front. That's Slayton into the end zone. Touchdown. His second of the day. There's play action. Unblocked defender. Down goes Wentz. Tay Crowder is. A new season is upon us as the Washington Commanders come to town to face our New York Giants. So it's week 1 of 2023. Entering this game, the Washington Commanders, a bunch of changes on offense. They won 6-11 last year with Carson Wentz. We'll see who their new quarterback is. They missed the playoffs for the Giants. A lot of changes as well. They went 12-5. Lost the divisional in the heartbreaker against Carolina. Getting ready for meeting 181 between these two teams as welcome back, Madden 23 franchise. Episode 23, I hope you are doing it well. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video. There's a lot of changes for both these teams and hopefully renewed rivalry. As first-round quarterback Jonathan Cummings makes his NFL debut against new Washington quarterback Daniel Jones. As we'll take a look at the rushing offense, and that's why they drafted Cummings. I mean, 3,100 rushing yards, mostly Barkley, but they can get a QB running threat too. It's just going to take off more. And for the Commanders, it was a big struggle last year with Carson Wentz. See the completion percentage, yards per attempt, rush yards per attempt, really bad. Now, they lost Terry McLaurin in the offseason, but with Daniel Jones, leading a competent offense in New York, hoping to get something going, get back to the playoffs. They made it in 2020, haven't gone since. Washington's going to get the ball first as the Giants won the toss, and Graham Gano starts a new season as 2023 is underway, and Fuller, knee in the end zone, and here's Daniel Jones in his career in the regular season. The stats, his first year in Washington, previous 4 with New York, and the offense, the receiving group has really changed. Jahan Dotson, now the number 1, Daimi Brown, a starter for the first time in his career. Antonio Gibson takes over that lead running back spot. He didn't get a lot of play, or pretty much any playing time last year, but Curtis Samuel and Logan Thomas round out the starters on offense as they'll start from the 25, and a blitz is picked up. Over the middle, it's caught by John Bates, and the first completion of the year goes for 10, and a first down, and here's the Giants defense. Thibodeau was a Pro Bowler last year. They brought in Kaiser White from Philadelphia. Leon Boss was the corner they drafted. He's going to get the start over Darnay Holmes. See what they have against a team that struggled against them last year. Remember, all the teams in the East, except for Dallas, struggled against the Giants, including 3 games against Philadelphia. 1st and 10, pressure by Thibodeau. Jones stepping away, fires deep downfield, and incompletes. Love broke it up. It's 2nd and 10. On this opening possession of the game, Daniel Jones with a blitz, quick pass caught Curtis Samuel, and another first gain of 13. So approaching midfield, and Daniel Jones against his former team gives it to Gibson, and Gibson with a big hole, tackled by Ojulari and McFadden at the 40, a gain of 11. Making it look easy early on here from the 40 of New York. And Jones over the middle, it's caught. Dotson, another 15, and a first down to the 25. And now it's 2nd and 8. About 3 minutes into this game. Daniel Jones, protected, throws to the flat, turning it upfield, breaking a tackle is Gibson. Breaks another and down to the 13. And another gain of 10, it's first down. So in the red zone, on the opening drive of the game, And Daniel Jones, pocket collapsing. Hit as he's thrown, dropped by Logan Thomas. And it's 2nd down and 10. From the 13. And the shotgun play give it to Gibson and tackled by Crowder. And it's 3rd and 8. Giants stack the line, 2 tight ends, 4-man rush. Pocket collapsing, pressure by Williams. He's thrown, it's intercepted. Picked up by McKinney, and he takes it to about the 11-yard line. And McKinney, his first interception of the series, gives the Giants the ball, and here's the lineup. No stats for Cummings, as they don't give college stats, but this offense completely changed. Elton Jenkins, a Pro Bowler, slots in at left guard from Green Bay. Dave Spellman, a rookie center. Terry McLaurin from Washington, a Pro Bowler. Calvin Ridley from Atlanta, a former, all-world receiver. Saquon Barkley made a Pro Bowl last year. Bellinger gets the start, and Wandale will be the starting 3 receiver. As Cummings to the sideline and his first NFL completion. There'll be a loss of 1, but Juwan Johnson makes the grab. This Washington defense, Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, still really good. They've brought in Jayon Brown from Las Vegas, drafted Carl Gilmore and Marcus Peters from Green Bay. As Cummings has all the time in the world trying to find someone. Pressured by Allen, late and knocked down and incomplete. And it's 3rd and 11. In the pistol, 3-man rush. Throws sideline wide open, and he couldn't get the feet in. And they'll punt. And Washington takes over from the 49 with the 2nd and 4. Play action, unblocked, down goes Jones. It's Dane Belton against his former teammate, gets his 2nd career sack in week 1. And it's now 3rd and 10. From the 45. Stepping up in the pockets. Middle, caught. Gibson, ball's on the ground, and is picked up by Robinson. And he breaks away. Aaron Robinson up the sideline. And Cosme won't get him inside the 5, and he's finally brought down at the 1. Tay Crowder forced it. He's been doing that a lot in the past couple of years. And the Giants start with a 1st and goal. In the shotgun, throw, Cummings to Robinson, touchdown. And his first career passing touchdown in the NFL. The 10th overall pick puts the Giants on the board. And they now have 0 yards of offense. And the kick is up and good by Gano. So 7-0 lead as Washington takes over with a 2nd and 7, 2 tight ends. And Jones, pocket collapsing, and it's caught. Thomas out of bounds. As we'll take a look at Daniel Jones' first 10 pass attempts, 6 for 10, 57 yards, and an interception. As it's now 3rd and 5. In-game, it tracks weird. There was a penalty that got declined. 3rd and 5. Jones protected all day over the middle. He missed his man and completes. And the Giants take over with a 3rd and 9. Blitz is picked up. Pressure. And incomplete. Through the direction of McLaurin. Cummings 2 for 5. 0 yards. 1st and 10. As the Commanders take back over and a handoff. Gibson cuts it back. Makes a move and gets 9. That makes it 2nd and 1. 10 minutes into this first quarter. And it's just a dominating effort so far by Washington on the ground in every way except the scoreboard. 1st down to Gibson. New York has a yard of offense. Washington closing in on 100, but Giants lead 7-0. Throw to the flat, wide open, turning the corner, and a 1st down to Diami Brown. And now it's 3rd and 4. With 2 tight ends, play action. Looking for their first 3rd down conversion. Throw it all the way across the body. It's complete. Dotson down to the 28. And a gain of 22 on 3rd and 7. And now 1st down at the 28. They'll shift. And Jones fires. Wide open! And dropped! Logan Thomas had a walk-in touchdown. Now it's 2nd and 10. Jones over the middle. Tough catch by Jahan Dotson. And it's 1st down at the 11. So about a yard away from first and goal. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 11. Hand off to Brian Robinson, his first snap of the year. Takes it to the 7, a gain of 5. So 2nd down, 3 tight ends. Gibson back in there. Pocket collapsing. Jones gets away. Closing in is McFadden. He throws it away. And it's 3rd and 5. And Jones will be alone in the backfield. Final minute. Jones on the run. Throws complete. Thomas a couple yards short. And it's 4th down. And they're going to go for it. 3 tight ends set. 4th and 2. And a flag is down. And Antonio Gibson jumped early. And that's going to bring out the field goal unit. And Garibay, Jonathan Garibay, a 2022 UDFA with his first career kick. Goes shorter than an extra point, and it's up and good. And that brings out the Giants with a 3rd and 5. Looking to get some positive yards. Cummings with a quick pass, and it's caught by Ridley. Flag is down, though. As a gain of 7 on 3rd and 5. Will not count. That makes it 3rd and 15. Lewinsky had that penalty. As Cummings. Deep drop. Timing throw. McLaurin against his former team. Takes it to the 41. A gain of 21 on 3rd down. And the Giants keep the drive alive. So a 2nd and 9 in the pistol. Give it to Barkley. Nowhere to go. But another flag in the backfield. And it's on Glowinski again. So that makes it 2nd and 19. As play action. Cummings throws. Another flag in the backfield. Caught in stride. McLaurin. And we'll check the flag. It is in the backfield. And it's on Washington. It'll attack on 15. It was on Chase Young. That takes him in the red zone. A 2nd and 5. Now in the 2nd quarter. Cummings. Pass middle, wide open, Robinson inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. This will be the 10th pass attempt of the day for Cummings. Throws, it is intercepted! Picked up by Jayon Brown, and Brown takes it to the 7. Telegraphed the throw to McLaurin. And Brown with his first interception with the Commanders. And now 3rd and 5 for Washington. Jones over the middle, wide open. It's caught by Dotson, and Dotson takes to the 38. And a gain of 25 on 3rd down. And now a 3rd and 8 for the Commanders. 3-2 so far from the 40. Taking the play clock all the way down to 5. And a 4-man rush. Pressure. Wide open is Diami Brown. And he makes a miss. Touchdown, Washington. 60 yards. And Diami Brown has career touchdown number 2. Washington in front for the first time today. And this kick is up and good. So a 6-play, 92-yard drive after the interception. They converted 2 third downs as we take a look at Cummings' start to his career. First career 10 pass attempts. You got the touchdown and the interception, but overall pretty good. Play action on 1st down. Tight window throw to McLaurin, and he makes the catch. Risky throw, but McLaurin, sticky hands. And it's a 1st down to the 35. Flare it out to him on the screen. McLaurin gets 8. This change, getting McLaurin and Ridley, is really going to unlock the offense. Quick pass on the RPO. Bellinger gain a 6, and another 1st and Cummings is over 100 yards. So 2nd and 8, halfway into the 2nd quarter. Cummings is going to keep it with a lot of space. Good blocking, and there it goes. Inside the 30, inside the 20, and down to the 18. And in the red zone they go again. As now 2nd and 11. 6-minute mark. Barkley. Great blocking. Saquon Barkley inside the 5. And he is down to the 2. And it's 17 yards. And we finally are able to call his number. So 1st and goal. 5-minute mark. Play action. Cummings. Hudson. Dropped it. And it's 2nd and goal. Pistol set. Play action. On the run. Has a lane. Into the end zone. Touchdown Giants. And they're back in front. with Cummings' first career rushing score. And it's just like that, 13-10. After going down after the interception, he leads them right down the field. Graham Gano, who made 62 extra points last year, has now made 2 today, a 9-play, 81-yard drive. And that brings out the Commanders. After a great drive of their own, start with 3 tight ends and motion the third one. Number 85. And hand off to Gibson. A lot of space. Antonio Gibson still going and fights off of Love. And it takes a village. He broke about 5 tackles on that play. He takes it for 20. Now on a 3rd and 11. But on 3rd down so far today. Daniel Jones. Pressure coming late underneath and out of bounds is Gibson, and they're going to have to punt. And now a 2-minute drive opportunity for the New York Giants. Pistol set. And they push it to Ridley. That's a forward pass. Blocker in front, and he gets 9. Making it easy in his first career start for 2nd and 1. RPO, quick pass to McLaurin, and another first. Now we've reached the 2-minute warning, and the Giants have a 3rd and 6. 4 receiver set. Barkley's off the field. Cummings will throw. Middle, caught. Slayton reaching for the line, and a timeout Washington. He did not get there. So 4th and inches, goal line sets. Giants are going to go for it at midfield. Up the middle, and he's got the first. No hurry to the line with a 1st and 10. Approaching 70 seconds. Cummings timing throw outside open. Robinson inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 26. And they are in scoring range. So 2nd and 10. Under 60 seconds to play. Cummings, sideline throw. McLaurin out of bounds at the 8. 1st and goal. So here we go. 1st and goal. Handoff. Barkley up the middle. Nowhere to go. Taking the play clock down. 2nd and goal. 30 seconds. Hit as he's thrown. It's complete to Barkley. Down to the 5. And they'll use that 2nd time. 3rd and goal. And they'll go shotgun. 14-10. 27 seconds remain. Cummings. Missed the wide open receiver, and it's incomplete. He threw to Robinson late, and now Graham Gano. Missed 2 kicks all of last year. And he's made every one today as we take it to halftime, and the Giants lead by 7. It is 17-10. It was a very, very, very slow start for the offense, but they started putting it together late. I mean, they had like 5 yards of offense at the end of the first quarter, it felt like, even though they still led by 7. Take a look at the tendencies. Threw it short 30% of the time. He's completed 3/4 of his passes, unlike what he's done in New York. For the Giants, a similar rate throwing short, but a better completion percentage. And the offense is starting to get it going as the Giants will get the ball out of the break, and here we go. Second half is underway, and Payne, the rookie, will take it from the goal line across the 20 and to the 25. And that will bring out the Giants offense being outgained 276-230. As we will start in the pistol. And a handoff the middle. Saquon Barkley had a quiet first half, fighting all the way to the 44. He had 41 yards on 9 carries. It was a struggle. 2nd down and 9. Throwing the RPO is jumped and picked. Marcus Peters. First with Washington. He spent time in Green Bay last year and gets his first pick as a Commander. That's number 35 in his career. Washington takes over with a 1st and 10. Blitz picked up, middle, caught for 9 is Samuel. Now it's 3rd and 2. Blitz. Jones missed it, incomplete. And they will go for it on 4th down. Rivera being very aggressive, knowing the offense he's dealing with. And Gibson up the middle, he's got the first. The Giants only have 17 points, but they're starting to click. Can't rely on holding them to 17. 3rd down and 8. And Jones, pocket collapsing, hits. Almost picked and incompletes. And out comes the kicker again. Made his first. It was a chip shot. This is from 49. from the right hash. Kick is up to get points off the turnover, and it's wide left. He couldn't hook it. No good, and the Giants take over with a 2nd and 7. Living in the pistol so far, play action. Awkward looking throw, it's caught by Bellinger, and a first down across midfield. I like the surge, moving the launch point, giving easy throws, handoff to Barkley. Barkley getting the edge, and Saquon Barkley has 11 and a first down. Should give him, 11. Say 2 tight ends, now 2nd and 10. More play action. Throw, offline, and caught McLaurin again, inside the 20. And back in the red zone they go. It's been super effective. 2 touchdowns, an interception, and a field goal. Flag is down on 2nd and 11, as it was incomplete, intended for McLaurin. Dave Spellman got downfield too quickly. Now it's 2nd and 16. Washington did not take the down. Did not force the 3rd and 11. Cummings to get 2 shots at it, and caught by Ridley. He got 12 of them. It's now 3rd and 4. Second drive of the 3rd quarter. Cummings stepping up in the pocket. Down he goes. Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. Payne had a career high 8 last year. Allen, of course, was the Pro Bowler, and out comes Gano. 4th kick of the day is up and good, and he's made all 4 he's been asked of. That one the length of an extra points. So the Commanders take over with a 2nd and 7. Down by 10. Jones. Dimey Brown, and a first down. To the 39, gain of 11. Jones at 2:30 so far, now a 3rd and 10. 4-man rush. Jones, pocket collapsing, jump ball, knocks in the air, and it completes. And the Giants take over with a 2nd and 11. And Barkley gets the edge. Great block by Ridley. Saquon Barkley a stiff arm, and he's got 9. And it's 3rd and 2. And up the middle, Barkley runs into a wall. Saquon Barkley has the first. At the 30. Not the most efficient day for Saquon, but it's getting the job done. 2nd down and 5. Play action. Cummings has all day. Over the middle, it's caught by Robinson into Washington territory. And a first down. What more can you say about this offense? It's efficient. Barkley on the outside. Glowinski blocking. There he goes. Flag is down in the secondary. And Calvin Ridley held on too long. It's actually going to make it a 1st and 9, and now it's 3rd and 8. From the 46. Play action. 3-man rush. No one close to Cummings. He's going to take off. He's going to have an easy first. Slides at the 35. And a gain of 12 on 3rd and 8. And now we're under 30 seconds to play from the 34. On a 1st and 10. Push it to Ridley. With blockers in front. Juwan Johnson gets a good block in the edge. Calvin Ridley gets away into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. His first touchdown in 2 years after getting suspended. And the Giants have a 3-score lead. 34 yards for Ridley. Gano has made all his kicks in the conditions today. 9-play, 69, 4.5-minute drive. Daniel Jones takes back over. Underneath and get in the corner is Gibson. And a first down. That'll take us to the 4th quarter. Now 2nd and 5. As the 4th quarters begin. Giants lead 27-10. Middle, it is caught. Logan Thomas, and a first to the 40. A gain of 19. Jones approaching 300 from the 40-yard line. Jones, quick pass, sideline caught. Turning the corner is Thomas. Thomas gets away into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And back-to-back big play touchdowns. This one 40 yards, and Logan Thomas has career touchdown number 14. He had 2 last year with Wentz, and it's a 2-score game. 27-17, 5 plays, 75-yard drive. Giants take back over from the 20. Pistol set and throw. McLaurin in the zone, takes it for 9. And it's now 3rd and 1. Firmly in this 4th quarter. Hand off Barkley, middle, has the yards. And a first down. Another 3rd and 4. Living on third down so far. Cummings underneath Barkley at the line. Great tackle by Curl. Or that's William Jackson. It is fourth down. But they're going to go for it. On their side of the 45. And Cummings up the middle for the first. Been aggressive on fourth. Well, it made them a playoff team last year. Now 3rd and 5. Cummings. Barkley. First down. A stiff arm on Holcomb. And he's finally brought down at the 39 of Washington. They are just chipping away at yardage. From the 39. McLaurin. Motion. Push it to him. A lot of easy completions. McLaurin trying to get the edge. Breaks one and finally shoved out with 8. McLaurin well over 100 yards. He was over 100 and a half. 2nd down and 2. Barkley breaks a tackle and a first down at the 27. And now a 2nd and 7. 2 tight ends. Juwan Johnson the second. Cummings, quick pass to him and a first down. He goes down to 15. And Jonathan Cummings has a 300-yard passing performance in his first career NFL start. And he's only taken 1 sack. It was barely even a loss. As they flip it to Ridley, cuts it back. Calvin Ridley with a flag down. Inside the 10, took it for about 6. And this time it was Andrew Thomas on the receiving end of that penalty. 1st and 15. Cummings stepping back. And it's caught at the 10, and reaching for the 8 is Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson had a big part so far of this young season. 2nd down and 4. Barkley getting the edge. And Barkley reaching at that line. It's 1st and goal. He got the first. On a drive that has taken 8 minutes off the clock. 1st and goal. Give it to Barkley. And Barkley stacked up at the line. And it's 2nd and goal. Cummings looking for his 3rd touchdown. Pressure hit as he's thrown. Scooped in the end zone. And he caught it. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin against his former team gets his first touchdown of the year. And the Giants have broken 30. And what a drive by New York. A backbreaker to put them back up by 17. And now with 4:15 on the clock. It was an 18-play, 77-yard, 9.5-minute drive. Remember, Washington left the field with about 13 minutes, actually closer to 14 minutes on the clock. As they'll take over with a pass to Diami Brown. Takes it to the 38s. Daniel Jones well over 300 yards. Both QBs have thrown for a combined over 600 yards over the middle. Wide open. Tackle to the 45 is Samuel. 2nd and 10. It's been mostly Gibson today. Interesting to see how they use the running backs. Pressure coming late. Down he goes. Ojulari makes his mark on this game and might close it out. And it's 3rd and 17. See if Thibodeau can make an impact. He gets chipped by Gibson. Gibson gets the pass out of the backfield, tackled by McKinney. He got the last yardage back, and it's 4th and 9. This is, for all intents and purposes, for the game. Blitz picked up. Jump ball. Incomplete. Leon Boss with a final incompletion. And the New York Giants win it 34-17 with the new QB at the helm and against their former QB, Daniel Jones. What a way to start the year. Pretty successful NFL debut. I mean, just, obviously the 2 interceptions, they were both my fault. I got by Marcus Peters on the RPO. I thought there was no way he would have leverage and Terry McLaurin would not win. But he didn't, and unfortunately that robs McLaurin of an extra reception of about 7 yards, so I feel bad now. But 29 of 40, 316 yards, 3 touchdowns, of course the 2 picks, 58 rushing yards and the touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. It was really good. And Terry McLaurin already making an immediate impact, and Calvin Ridley just doing his thing. I mean, just incredible. And then Xavier McKinney had the interception on the opening drive. I was starting to get worried on that opening drive. They were moving the ball pretty well, and then McKinney got the goal line interception. I was like, okay, we're winning this game. And then the offense just was dead in the first quarter, and we somehow came out with 481 yards. So I guess can't complain about the first quarter. We could have had 600 easily. We gave up yards to Diamond Brown. Of course, he had the big touchdown, 5 catches, 98 yards. We didn't give up 100 yards on the ground to Gibson, even though he had like 61 in the second quarter or whatever. And they didn't convert a single third down in the second half. We both turned it over twice. The penalties were weird. I think we had a lot of penalties that game, but we were going to move on. We won by 17 against a division rival, and a great start to our year. We do have upgrades. 8. Marcus McKeithen had 2. Andrew Thomas up to an 84. Evan Neal up to an 80. Dave Spellman already up to a 74. Cummings already gets one to a 72. Azudu, he's not playing, gets up to a 69. Darian Beavers up to a 65. And Marquise with 2 S's, that's specific. Spencer up to a 63. As on to games across the league, let's start with Philadelphia and the New York Jets. And let's start with Kenneth Gainwell of 1-yard score. And the Eagles lead 7-0 against the Jets. But the Jets get the ball after a turnover and a play action for Zach Wilson. He finds C.J. Uzama, a 1-yard score, and it's now 7-7. And the Jets get the ball back, this time after a punt. And Zach Wilson on a 2nd and 10 takes it for about 25. And the Jets add a field goal. It is 10-7 still in this first quarter. And now, still going. Zach Wilson, after a turnover, takes a deep shot, and it's caught by Breece Hall, 39 yards, and it's now 13-7. But the Eagles aren't done yet. We take it second quarter. Halfway into it. And a pass, and Jarvis Landry. He's still in the league, and he's now on the Eagles. An incredible grab, 7 yards. Eagles in front, 14-13. And they're not done yet. Jalen Hurts. Well, he saw what Zach Wilson can do. He can do it better. Led all QBs in rushing last year, 14 yards. And it's now 17-13 at half. So we'll take it second half. And Jalen Hurts throws an interception to C.J. Mosley on their first play. And it's a pick six, a 19-yard interception return touchdown. And the Jets are back in front, 20-17. They get the ball back, and Breece Hall walks into the end zone. And that 2-yard score makes it 27-17, largest lead for either team today. And they're not done yet. Dominique Daphne, 34-17 with a 1-yard rushing score. And the Jets may have put this one away, but one final drive for Jalen Hurts. He coughs up the ball. It's picked up by Carl Lawson. And Carl Lawson has a big gain. And Devontae Smith, the only man to get him. And he can't. The Jets are going to move on to win this game. They beat the Eagles 41-17 after trailing by 4 at the half. And now to Dallas and Miami. We'll start with the opening kickoff. Remember the conference championship in the AFC? Where the Colts ran back one for a touchdown? Well, this is about the exact opposite. Kick it to the fullback. He fumbles. Darius Hodge forced it. It's picked up by the Dolphins. They had a field goal, 3-0. Miami gets the ball back, and Kareem Hunt, former Niner, now on the Dolphins, 11 yards, 6-0 Miami now. And it's still Miami in this first quarter. All Dolphins as to Tyreek Hill. He was interfered with. The penalty is on Dallas, but a 31-yard score, and Dolphins lead 13-0. This looks like the early half Cowboys from last year as Kareem Hunt powering through tackles, 14 yards. It's now 16-0 at the end of the first quarter. So we take it second quarter at the half, and Miami's going to lead 23-0 with this 1-yard score by Kareem Hunt. We take it third quarter. About halfway in, and on a 3rd and 14, Dak Prescott finds CeeDee Lamb, 34 yards. They go for 2 and fail. It's 23-6. First half was all Miami. And now we're going to Dallas as Michael Gallup, 13 yards. And it's now 23-9. That is a 2-score game, folks. Now we take it fourth quarter, final couple minutes. Dak Prescott finds Sterling Shepard, the former Giants, who we declined to extend. 13 yards. It's now 23-16. Do they have a chance? They're going to have a chance. And on 3rd and 10, popped up in the air and intercepted, and Dallas is going to come up just a bit short. Xavier Howard with the closing interception, and Miami wins it 23-16. And now on to the rest of the scores. On Thursday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs fall to the Bills 24-21. On the Sunday slate of games, the Panthers beat the Bears, the Packers blow out the Saints, the Steelers blow out the Texans, the Ravens blow out the Colts. How about that? The Cardinals beat the Jags, the Raiders blow out the Patriots, the Broncos blow out the Vikings, the Lions blow out the Chargers, the Browns beat the Seahawks, and on Sunday Night Football, the Titans beat the 49ers, and on Monday Night Football, the Buccaneers beat the Falcons, and the Bengals beat the Rams 28-10. And now on to standings, just to see who won. In the North, everyone won in the AFC. In the East, Bills, Jets, and Dolphins won. In the South, only the Titans won. And in the West, the Raiders and Broncos won. In the NFC North, the Packers and Lions win. In the South, the Panthers and Bucks win. In the East, we were the only team to win. And in the West, the Cardinals were the only team to win. For Players of the Week, Russell Wilson in the AFC, 388 yards, 5 touchdowns, 40 rushing yards, and the 42-10 win. And in the NFC, Jared Goff, 358 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, a 151.6 passer rating in the win against the Chargers. Defense, Carl Lawson for the Jets, 10 tackles, 6 for a loss, 3 sacks, an 81-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown in the blowout against Philadelphia. And despite losing, Micah Parsons in the NFC, 13 tackles, 5 for a loss, and 3 sacks against Miami. For leaders early on, Russell Wilson leads with 388 yards, 5 touchdowns. Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts, like we all expected, with 3 interceptions. Rushing, Josh Jacobs. Barkley's not in the top 3. Incredible. Jacobs at 170, Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, Josh Jacobs, the only 3 with 3 touchdowns, and Antonio Gibson with 11 touchdowns. Receiving, Tyreek Hill, 157 yards, McLaurin close behind with 142, Devontae Adams, T.J. Hawkinson, Alberto, and a couple others with 2 touchdowns. And Amon-Ra St. Brown leads receivers with 91 yards after the catch. Wrapping things up with the defense, Leighton Vander Esch with 16 tackles, Micah Parsons in second with 13, who is tied with Carl Lawson for the lead with 3 sacks, and Rashad Benton, Xavier Howard, Jeremiah Osu-Koromoa, and a few others with 2 interceptions week 1. Week 2 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Cowboys and Seahawks. Now on the Sunday slate of games, we got Dolphins, Saints, Packers, Vikings, Colts, Bills, Jets, Patriots, Raiders, Texans, Panthers, Buccaneers. That's an important game. Cardinals, Falcons, Ravens, Bengals, Commanders, Lions, Broncos, Bears. We play the Chargers. Jaguars, Browns, Steelers, Niners. The Eagles play the Rams on Sunday night. And on Monday night, the Kansas City Chiefs play the Tennessee Titans. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the return to Madden 23 franchise in Season 2. And I'll see you next time when we face the LA Chargers.